What's up, guys? I am live, and I'm sorry I'm late. I took a nap about 3 o'clock, and I've worked so much this week. I just freaking was tired big time, especially after the Vols got that ass kicking by Kentucky out of all people. So I'm pretty down. So I've decided to just kind of end the college football deal since this is a pretty much throwaway season anyway. Hopefully they throw away our coach and quarterback. That's pretty bad. So we got some things to do tonight. We got we got a we got a little giveaway we got to get done from last week. Thank you everybody that has subscribed to the channel. New subscribers, got a bunch. Got probably about 200 new subscribers in the last week. So shout out to Debo's Fishing and Justin Royal Fishing because I got shout outs in their videos. Didn't ask for it, and I really appreciate that. So I gotta get that giveaway, and then I'm putting together a 15,000 sub giveaway, and we're gonna put a bunch of 6 cents baits that's come out over the last few months. Those Super 6 sacks. I'm gonna put them all together, and we're gonna have a giant giveaway, and it's gonna be pretty much YouTube only. You can enter on Facebook and Instagram, but the winner is going to come off YouTube only. So you're going to have to be subscribed to the channel. You're going to have to comment on the video I'll put up. I'm going to put a video up probably Monday or Tuesday. I've got a lot of things going TV show wise. I've got to get done. So after this stream, I've got to grind because I'm way behind. So, but let's go ahead and try to get a winner here, and then I'll get Baitman Jr. to come in and select. So I'm going to get a winner off Instagram, and then I'm going to get a winner off YouTube, and he's going to draw one out of my hat. So let's switch over there real quick. Let me move this real quick. What's up, Darius? What's up, Tom? Good seeing you guys. Well, I said we were going to. And of course now it's not going to work. So, window capture. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, just a second here. We'll jump over there to oh man, I don't know why it's not going up on the random comment picker thing. I hate to do it off my cell phone, but I guess I will. My stream program has been, yeah, I see you. I see you, window capture. I'm feeling all right, man. I've got a little cough going on and whatnot, so. No, I'm good, Sean. God dang. All right, let me be right back. Let me go get Brooks. Let me go get Baitman Jr. I got a hat, bro. All right, Junior's here. Junior's here. So, dude, the Epic Eric show was awesome. So I'm gonna have to do this on my cell phone. Give me a second. Because for some reason, this thing is not wanting to pick up.
Happy Halloween.
It's not wanting to pick up my daggum. No capture. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it. I got it. All right. Let me stretch this thing out just a little bit. All right, let's give some stuff away. So people say hello, Bateman Jr. Say hello. All right. So if you commented on not this video, this is the one with Epic Eric. Of course, my computer's gonna be really slow. If you comment on this one right here about the balls sucking in your favorite color. So we're going to go over here, YouTube tools, YouTube comment picker. Got to put the URL here. It's going to filter duplicate users, which is good because I had some people on Instagram making like 50 comments. So let's get the YouTube comments. We had 100 comments. And let's pick a random winner off YouTube.
And then fold.
The winner is Kyle Downey. Okay. So Kyle,
I'll be right back.
I'm putting your name down here. I'm putting it in a piece of paper. And I'm going to fold it up here. Kyle wants some salty ice paint job on the 50X. It's a really good looking color. So now I'm going to go over here to this Instagram post, which was amazing. 358 likes, 352 comments. Copy link. You got another 6 cents hat? Is that what you got?
Yeah, for the...
We're not giving that one away, bud. That's mine.
No, I'm not giving the hat away. I am.
Oh, for the giveaway. Oh, I got you. I like how you're thinking ahead there, bud. All right, now we're up on Instagram here. I don't want to do a Facebook page. Select media right here. That's nice. Did it for me. Alright. Let's get the comments. You guys see that there? It's trying to filter out duplicate comments. So there's 121 unique commenters, which means you only get one entry. So if you commented multiple times, you're out. So we still get to keep one. So let's get a winner there off Instagram. Dun, dun, dun. Junkin Will, who tagged Debo's fishing in Oklahoma's worst angler. So we'll put Junkin Will down. Let me fold this thing up nice and neat. Close your eyes, Bateman Jr. We're going to shake it up really good.
Only two?
You don't need to look. All right, Bateman Jr., close your eyes. No, close your eyes. Reach in the hat. Grab one. All right. What do you got here?
It is
Junkin Will from Instagram. Right here, Bateman Jr. drew you out. So Junkin Will, I'll comment, tag you. I don't know your full name, but you're the winner. And yeah, awesome. Appreciate everybody that that entered, but the 15K giveaway, it's gonna be all YouTube. So that's how I'm gonna roll with that. So appreciate you, Bateman Jr. Good job on the draw. So let me get on the Instagram here real quick. And unfortunately, if you're commenting on the giveaway video now, it's over. So I'll need to update that. Let me get on Instagram and tag this guy.
We can probably create this as a live stream. Just remember, every Saturday we make a video.
Alright, so we're back here. Dude, you gotta shut that door. It's cold in here.
Oh no.
It's gotten cold here in Kentucky. I think it's going to get down to like 45 degrees tonight, which is nice because I'm not going to get super hot. So what we're going to do for 15K, again, I'm going to put together some Super 6 sacks, probably about $300 worth of baits. I'm probably going to throw some net bait in there and a few other things. And it's going to be good. But it's going to be a YouTube only, so when I post the video, you want to comment, like, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I'll post it on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm only going to select a winner from YouTube. I feel that for 15,000 subs, that's the best way to do because you guys are the ones that push me up there. So, contest, you should have to be present on this stream. I would love to do that, but man, there's just not a good way to do that because one night I might only have 70 viewers, and then I might have a night with Epic Eric where I got 900 viewers. So I don't want to punish the people who can't tune in to stream or can't tune into a live stream. You know what I mean? So that's the most fair way because I have some really loyal followers who don't always watch live. They watch the day after, you know. And there's some people that watch live and then they never watch the video afterwards, which is okay. It was 100 in Arizona, cooled off. Nights have been like 60, 65-ish. Man, that sounds amazing. So, yeah, 900. That was a good stream. Obviously, Epic Eric helps, but you know what's crazy about that? Whoa! Daggum Arkansas barking spider just freaking woo! Anyway, what's crazy about the 900? Epic Eric was on Bash University, and they shared that video on like I don't know. They were spamming it everywhere on Facebook. And unless I'm wrong, they only had 200 viewers. The most I seen was 200 viewers. And it's pretty crazy that little old Baitman and Eric can get almost 1,000 views. I mean, we had solid 700 plus for an hour. It's crazy that we can get that many views. And Bash University has a ton more followers and likes and everything. They couldn't break 200. So I don't know if, and I don't want anyone to take this wrong, but I feel like some of those bigger companies, such as Wired to Fish, Bash University, some other YouTubers, they've paid for so many followers and subscribers that when those notifications pop up, people will they ignore it because it's kind of spammy. I don't know. So, yeah, Lee Sisson's awesome. I watched a lot of it before I had to go to work. So.
Look at that. Big Junior should have.
Hey, what's up, bait man? We're just here. We're fixing to talk about lipless baits, which I've got a giant box of. Whew. I'm gonna have to redo this box, by the way. It's so heavy. It is so heavy.
I know. Ow!
Super heavy.
That actually hurt me. I'm gonna put this bait away so it won't hook me.
Right. So I didn't, that's one thing I don't understand is watching on their website, which is good. I can embed my stuff on a website as well, but I feel this day and age with YouTube and Instagram and all that, why would you want to push on a website? You know what I mean? Because one, the YouTube algorithm, when you start getting a lot of people going, a lot of traction, it will start pushing your stuff out there. Whereas on a website, you pretty much got your spam and share everywhere. Now, again, that was just 200 viewers on Facebook or that I saw or whatever. So, definitely a great video. Used to fish exclusively red eye shad and still do, but Quake 70s have become my favorite. So, what do I think about the weights on chick? That's a great question. So, I have been watching a little Bass Live, and I think Mark Menendez hit on it very well on Bass's Zone. It's the fall in the Tennessee River, and if there's one time a year where it's just not really good, it's the fall. These lakes have had pressure all year round. There's a ton of pressure on chick. The bite's going to be kind of early morning, late afternoon deal. High pressure, bluebird skies. Fish just don't bite. It's tough, man, especially in the fall. The best days for fishing are obviously going to be the overcast, windier days, get some rain. Those days really break the sun up. They get those fish a little bit more active. I mean, it's fishing. There's nothing wrong with Chick. The fishery's still healthy. People are freaking out. It's going to be fine, but Chick is a smaller lake on the Tennessee River chain. It's way smaller in Kentucky Lake. It's smaller in Guntersville, but it has some great qualities, especially the grass and the stocking program. But I've got to apologize, Bateman, for not doing this sooner. I didn't realize I wasn't sub. Well, I'll be dang. That's okay, TK. I just considered you one anyway.
I didn't.
What's up, Cheapo? Bateman, did Strike King Wild thing, did you ever throw it? Yeah, I did. There it is. Tacklecraft hooked and subscribe. Appreciate it, man. Speaking of TK, man, he painted some awesome stuff for Mike Buka at the gathering. So if you didn't know, Mike Buka has an awesome glide bait now. Man, I've got this cough in the last day or two, and it's killing it. Yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button and share it for me. Do what you got to do. We'll get this stream out there. I can't stay on 4 hours tonight, but I can stay on for a little while, I suppose.
And we can show these baits.
Yeah, we're going to show all these baits. So, we're going to talk about lipless cranks. And I don't have every one of them I wanted in here, obviously. But the thing about a lipless crankbait is it's so versatile. Golly, I just can't even talk. Hopefully I ain't got the Rona. But I feel like I get something like this every fall. But, god dang. Anyway, lipless crankbait, super versatile. Great for the fall. You can cover a lot of water. And there's so many options out there. So many options for lipless crankbait. And everyone's a little bit different. What would you classify the Megabass Battalion Vibration X is? I feel like it's a lipless one, not. If you're talking about that swim bait that's jointed, I would consider that a swim. I actually consider it a swim bait myself. But anyway.
And remember, you're gonna get.
We've already done the giveaway, bub. That's what we did earlier. Okay. All right. So it's off. This Bass Mafia box is super heavy. So I'm going to start kind of with my favorites. No particular order here.
What?
On the baits. For the fall.
Ooh. Well.
I hate to tell you guys, Chrome Rattle Trap. This is actually a 3/4 ounce. This color is called Lake Fork Special. And I do throw a 3/4 ounce in the fall quite a bit. Offering them a little bit bigger meal. But one thing about a rattle trap is they fish a little bit shallow, to me, in my opinion. So I like a 3/4 ounce. This one's obviously, it's got battle wounds all over it. It's been chewed up. So, but any variation of chrome and blue, chrome and black, they make a chrome and purple. It was always really good. I always like this one because it has that little bitty red line. And,
let me see that one.
And when I was Bateman Junior's age, I caught like an 8-pounder on that thing in the fall. So, yeah, Junior wishes he could give it all away. Just not going to happen. So, here's the thing about lipless in the fall. Sycamore Outdoor. He says, I don't know if it was depth of color. Just don't know how to present one. Just throw it out there and reel it in. Very retrieve. Throw it out there. I see so many people throw lipless out there and they reel just like this. And you can catch a few. But throw it out there, reel. I'll rip the rod. Sometimes I'll pop the rod. And sometimes I'll reel and just stop. Reel and stop. So, yes, I absolutely changed my hooks on a rattle trap. I used to use Gamakatsu round bends. That was my favorite. Now I use like an owner short shank or a KVD short shank treble. The good thing about 6 cents, stop messing with stuff. Thank you. The good thing about the 6 cents is they got really good hooks on it, and we'll talk about it in a minute. So, but another chrome one I really like. Whew, I've got a lot of baits here.
No.
So that is another bad thing about lipless. Is once you put them in a tackle box, they really like to get tangled up. But this is one that's been to battle a lot. Been
I
a
hope
little,
this doesn't fall on me.
it won't. Somebody mentioned red-eye shad, and oh my gosh, um, this one right here, the old chrome sexy shad. That's one of my favorite Strike Kings in the fall right there. And that one, obviously, don't make fun of me for leaving my tag ends on. It's been fished quite a bit. But, I don't know if you guys can see this, but under the nose of that bait, it's milky white. And that's because this is one of the old red-eye shads. And the new ones are clear, but this old one that has the bone through, it's a whole lot better. So
that one looks like it's beat up.
That's what I just said. It's very beat up, Brooks, because it's got a lot of fish on it. But red-eye shad is a really, really good bait. Another color I like in the fall. I should have one in here. You don't see one?
Whoa.
And I want to talk about this. Is regular sexy shad has been really good to me as well. And you're probably thinking, well, how come? When do you throw a chrome? And when do you throw something like a regular sexy shad or a color bait? Bright sunny days, I like chromes. If the sun's out and it's bright, I like chrome. I want some flash. If it's overcast, I like color, where it's a white or chartreuse. You get better flash on overcast days on these colors than you do a chrome. So I always keep some kind of white chartreuse or chrome on me. And then you got some translucent colors with some very clear water, unique situations, stuff like that. So, all right. Speaking of rat trap, I saw they sell their own hooks. I thought that was funny, coming from a company who was famous for having the shittiest hooks ever. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, TK. Back in the day, that would be a losing business venture. But they put new hooks on their stuff. Let me see if I've got a rattle trap. New rattle trap that's got... Yeah, here's a good color. This would be a great fall color right here. This is kind of a ghost bonish color from rattle trap. But you see, they put the EWG style hooks on here. This is the new version of the new rattle traps. Pretty cool how clear this thing is. You can kind of see through it. This would be a great fall color right here. There's no secret selection process for fall colors on Lipless Crankbaits. Just know you want to imitate a shad. I don't care if your lake does not have a shad in it. Imitate a shad. It is their natural instinct to want to eat shad. Let's see. Fish them until you knock the chrome off. Absolutely. I will not be buying lure lock box. Just FYI. I know it's great to keep them unorganized, but a lure lock will not hold this many rattle traps, okay?
I know.
And I'm not gonna be one of the other YouTubers that shove lure lock boxes down your throat, because this Bass Mafia 3700 deep gets it done for me. I can get more on a regular 3700 than a lure lock. I know you can get that sticky stuff, and you can get the lure lock without the sticky stuff, which is fine. But then all of a sudden you're just buying a regular box, so there's nothing special about it. So.
Which one?
Hunter Nixon, of course, I've tried the LV500. People ask me that every time, and anyone that's a lipless crankbait fisherman, obviously, they've got them. And I've got some in my arsenal. I really actually throw that bait more in the spring than I do in the fall and maybe into the winter. So.
Which bait is your favorite bait in here?
Oh, I don't know. Well, speaking of Lucky Craft, I want to show you guys this. And if you'll get on Tackle Warehouse, they've got a new version of the LV. I believe it's the 300. But this is the LV 300R. And this is the IU color. And this thing has been eating a ton, especially in the fall. It's got that pearl green back. This is a great color right here. I don't even know if they still make this color, but on Tackle Warehouse, they've got a bunch of the new LV. It may be 200 or 300, but this is the old school LV 300. It weighs about a half an ounce. If you hear that, it's really got a loud, different pitch rattle than a rattle trap or anything else. But if you like the LV 500, Get you some of these 300s or whatever they are on Tackle Warehouse. They're bringing a lot of stuff back, and really excited about that. But the problem is, if they ain't any better than that Sammy 100 I got, that the plastic is obviously way different, I'm not going to be a fan. Not going to be a fan. So I'm just going to go through everything I got for fall. Here's a very underrated lipless crankbait. I don't really see a lot of people talk about this one right here, but it's a good bait. It's definitely different. This is the Berkeley War Peg right here. So my buddy Mike Russell at Bag 5 Baits, he's a custom painter down here in Western Kentucky. He designed all the colors for Berkeley. This one's like called Chameleon Pearl. Kind of has that color shifting back. The War Pig is a good bait. This is ½ ounce, so it's kind of crazy if you look at a ½ ounce rattle trap and then a ½ ounce War Pig, how much bigger profile the War Pig has. It's kind of got that Spro Uruku shad look, but this is bait's been out for about 3 or 4 years now. Very underrated. But if you notice, it's got a wholly different tune of rattle. You can tell there's some high pitch and low pitch rattles in it. Really like that.
I got a question.
All right, Hook Sets of Free says LV150 is the new one, closer to the new TN50. All right, so I like the TN50. That's a good bait. I really like the TN60, but to be honest, man, if you can find them LV300Rs, they're great in the fall. That's what I prefer. I don't have many of them. They're hard to find, but the War Pig's a good bait, man. I think a lot of people just don't understand the Berkeley hard baits, which is unfortunate because they got some good baits, but I don't think they market them very good. Their packaging's terrible. I don't even want to get started on the fishing industry right now.
Which one is for summer?
Which one is for summer? Well, summer's over. We're into the fall, homie. All right, let's see. I'm trying to put all these back. Now let's talk about 6 cents a little bit. Man. Again, chromes. This is Shad Burst from 6 cents. This is the Quake 70. This is the color that came out last year. Really, really good one. Like this color. Super bright. But it does have a little bit of transparency to it. A lot of people don't realize it does have a transparent bulb. So you can throw this in some clearish water. This is the Quake 70. Again, actually this is a Thud. So something a little different here in the fall. Ty T, I think that I don't think there is a fall transition. I think we're already into fall. Depending on where you live, you know, it's mid-October, man. It's definitely fall fishing across the South everywhere. So, what do I think of the Red Eye Tungsten 2-Tap? So it's a good bait, man. I don't throw a lot of knockers in the fall. I know some guys do. I like the Quake 70. And then, speaking of 2-Tap, I do throw it. So let's listen to the difference. Because I have an old school Booyah. This ain't a Booyah. This is Excalibur 1 knocker right here. So let's listen to the difference. Booyah. All right, that's a 2-Tap.
Dude, I better keep these so safe.
So there's a Strike King 2-Tap. Obviously, very loud pitch on that. Yep. All right. Here's the Quake Thud. A deeper thud to it. Nice loud of pitch. Sounds like it has a little bit larger and deeper. Huh. Clayton Shiner. I think I know what you're talking about. And then let's look at the OG Excalibur 1 knocker. That's what it says on the bottom. We got the little Excalibur X. Let's hear it. It's kind of a blend of both. I think the 2-Tap The two tap and the red eye shed sound, two tap and the one knocker sound very similar, whereas the Quake Thud has a really deeper muted one. So a lot of pressure. I might go with this deeper muted one. I've caught a lot of fish on the Thud 70. It's a good bait, and they make a Thud 80. The two tap from Strike King and the old school Booyah one knocker sound good as well. So that's kind of crazy. You prefer direct line tie? Yeah, I tie straight to the split ring on the bait. I do not use snaps. I don't use swivels or none of that stuff on a lipless crankbait. Yeah, I don't use a swivel. I will be honest, guys. I probably use a swivel on less than 5% of the baits I ever throw. I pretty much tie directly to a split ring. I don't use swivels. I don't use a lot of snaps. I know some guys love snaps and swivel combinations, but it's just too much going on for me.
What's your...
You know, I have used like a Norman speed clip on a crankbait. It's not bad, but I've had better luck tying direct, especially on the balsa baits and stuff like that. Those guys make those baits and tune those baits direct to be fished with a direct tie. So how the color 9 in that Quake Thud? I don't understand. Oh, barking spider. Hunting Bass. I like that name, Hunting Bass. Hey, Baitman Jr., been a minute for me. Good getting back on your stream. What's the deal with the Evergreen Lipless that went out of stock? Any idea what their plan is? Man, that's a really good lipless bait. It's probably available in Japan. Anytime you import stuff over to the United States, things can happen. But that's a really good, I think that was like the CR vibe or something like that. What are you doing? Don't be losing stuff, homie. Oh. Woo! Just my chest is killing me. Was happy to see you talking lipless cranks for tonight's topic. And I'm going to spend time this fall down in my lipless game. Fan already, could you talk retrieve presentation? Absolutely, I can. Justin Roll, thank you for joining me, my man. So, all right, here's I hit on this last week, and I've got it wrapped up. Got a nice little 6 cents rod cover. This is pretty much my setup. This is what I throw my lipless on. I need to buy another rod because this is a great chatterbait rod too. The time of year you need both.
Someone asked you a question
What'd they ask me a question about?
the last video.
You're kind of hid. There you go. Monty McWilliams, $50 make you holler. Appreciate it, Monty. It has been a while. Baitman Jr. is going to dab on that. Thank you so much, Monty. I've been wondering what's going on. I almost texted you today, but I was in the dumps after that football game. I saw where you and Jake been tearing it up. Monty McWilliams and Jake know how to catch the fall bass. But this is my lipless setup. 7'4" Daiwa, medium heavy. I feel like this is the best combination of backbone and tip for me. It's got a pretty soft tip. It's not noodly, but it's got a good backbone. They call it the big topwater bladed jig. And it's rated from 1/4 to 1 ounce and 3/8 ounce. But it's great for throwing 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce rattle traps. Good length, or I can make long casts. And that backbone, I don't lose many fish on this thing. I really, really liked Daiwa stuff. This is a Tatula SV, 6'3" to 1. You can go faster. I actually, I really prefer 7, but 6'3" is really good, especially in the spring or late fall when you want to slow it down and keep it on the bottom. But my retrieve is pretty simple. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a reel to kind of demonstrate my retrieve here.
Should we clean the bedroom tomorrow?
Sure, we need to clean the bedroom. This is the new Tatula 100, and this would make an even better lipless reel than the SV. I like the SV because it's light. But the cool thing about the Tatula 100 is it's got a deeper spool. Uh-oh, new sub. Odin Salas is hooked and subscribed. Thank you so much, Odin. Monty is an OG Baitman Veer. He's a great guy, man. Monty's been on the channel. Y'all need to watch Monty up fishing, just tearing him up with his scrounger. I'm going to get over and go fishing with Monty. I said I would this year, but I got to go next year. He's got some dynamite little oxbow lakes. do some jumbo fishing. So, do I like the 6 cents rod? Yes, I do, Doug. Sure do. Uh, so this rod, Sean, that dowel is a graphite rod. Um, I have a 7-foot glass. I'm not a big fan of glass rods for lipless crankbaits. I used to really like them. If I'm fishing around grass in the spring, they're okay. But I lost a lot of fish. That is no joke. I started playing with it, throwing a Quake 70 on it as soon as I got that, and just a red eye shad, and I fell in love with using this rod. So that's something I want people to understand. Just because a rod says it's built for this technique, that says topwater bladed jig, does not mean you can't use it for something else. Because I found out it's ended up being a great lipless rod. I know guys that like a Dobbins 765, even a Dobbins 804, 805 for the lipless baits. I personally don't want anything over 7.5 foot. Why do people say that the Guggen rods are copies of the Styx rods? Well, that's a great question, and I'm going to be really honest. I don't know if I need to put this out there, but one of the co-owners of Styx Fishing did a lot of videos with some of the Guggen Squad kids. They stayed at their house. They also had conversation with the owner of Catch Co. About the Styx rods and stuff like that. So there's some validity there to where the Guggens come out with the idea of a set of rods with all these techniques, and they put the fishing ruler on the rods. There's a lot of things that don't add up right there. So that's all I can say. But no, the Guggens are not better than the real pros. Just depends. They might be better than Jason Christie with a Y. There are some people that call themselves pros that have no business fishing too. Like if I fished the FLW tour, I'd be a joke. So, all right. Lee Sisson talked about trying in the split of the split ring, which went against everything I thought around round split rings. Huh?
It's found a bait.
David Wright is an amazing crankbait fisherman. TK, he is one of those legends. All right, Baitman Jr. He's grabbing everything. $10. Got $10. Make you holler. Says for Junior and Bait Girl from Sean La. Are you mad?
No.
Okay. Brooke says he wants. Here, show him this. Come on. Boy, that sounds familiar. Yeah. One thing, the Guggens are better than most of the pros, and that's making money. That is absolutely. I am not going to take that away. So. Whew. All right, got a lot of questions. I want to talk lipless cranks here. I want to talk about this retrieve deal. So, I'll answer a few questions. We'll get back to it. So, did you see John Cox bump board? No, I did not. Thank you for that $10. Make you holler, Sean. I appreciate it. And Baitman Jr. Come on, cheer up, bud. He's mad. He's in a mood. He won't leave stuff alone. I don't want him to get a hook in him. So, I'm a professional YouTube watcher. Hell, that's hilarious. So. Jason Christie got kicked out of the tour. Ooh, I'd like to understand Christie with the wild. I wonder how he got kicked out. Maybe because he don't catch fish. But anyway, let's talk about retrieve a little bit. Whether you're throwing this is one of my favorite patterns from 6 cents right now. This is that Quake 70 in shad scales. That's so juicy right there. And you can tell the Quake 70 is really loud, really high pitch. I feel like this is an older one. The new ones, I feel like the new ones aren't near as loud. Let's see. I want to test that theory real quick. Where's one of the new ones? What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go in? Gonna stay out here with me? Alright. Yeah, this is a new one. This is an old one. There's definitely a huge difference there. Old or new? Yeah, I like that old one. I don't know why that is, man. That's just inconsistency, in my opinion. That goes with a lot of stuff. I've had red eye shads do that. Now this one's got a different pitch. I like that pitch better. So anyway, we'll get back to retrieve. All right, so if I'm throwing this lipless bait and it's the fall, personally, I'd rather have a 7-to-1 reel. This is a Tatula 100. People are going to ask about line size. I'll throw 17 pound. I don't throw anything less than that. 17 pound fluorocarbon, or I throw 55 pound braid and use a leader. Are you leaving, Bateman Jr.? Bateman Jr.'s in a bad mood. It's just bad time. So 17 pound on here. Whatever your favorite fluorocarbon is. Personally, I like Sunline Assassin, or you can use braid. If you're around grass, braid's fine. But my retrieve, for the most part, I don't just throw it out there like this. Throw it out there, and I'll reel pretty fast. I want the bait to be like on the bottom, just ticking the grass or ticking the bottom. But I don't want to just go to constant. I will rip it up and let it fall back down. Rip it up, fall back down. Sometimes it's just a constant yo-yo back to the boat. Just a constant yo-yo. And then sometimes it's a burn and kill. Burn and kill. But I'm never just reeling like this. Always going to run, speed it up, then slow it down. Speed it up, slow it down. Sometimes, rip it up and down. And that's the big thing about the fall. If you've got a smaller bait, you want to slow it down so it stays near the bottom. Also, you got to remember, there's going to be fish that school a lot in the fall. So you want something you can cast out there, and you can just burn right back there to the school and just let it fall down. So that's the best thing I can tell you about the retrieve. It's different on every lake, and if you're around grass, it's a lot different as well. But you've got to play around, but never just do something constant. Now, there are times when you can slow roll a big 3/4 ounce trap in 3-4 foot of water, and you're really fishing it slow and almost dragging through the bottom. That catches a lot of fish. So it looks like I'm having a seizure when I'm cranking any crate. Well, yeah, me too. Dude, I don't have any of the snatches. I wish I did. I know it catches fish, dude. I know it catches fish. So, huh? Let's see here. He said Boyd Duckett was a corpo guy. Yeah. David, I'm trying to figure out about Jason Christie. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff about him and some churchy stuff. So, all right, Cam wants to know what's my top 5 lipless crankbaits in order. I would probably have to say in order: a rattle trap, Bill Lewis rattle trap, a red eye shad, a Quake 70, an LV 500, and just just a regular booyah one knocker maybe. I'm a pretty big fan of the old school booyahs, but I'll tell you, underrated one is Strike King Diamond Shad. So I get really tired swim school hearing about the Googans, man. To be honest with you, I respect what they've done and everything, but the crowd the Googans are targeting, I'm not down with it. And let's just be honest, man. Thank you, Charles Calvin. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. I'm just going to be honest. If I have to drink White Claws and act like a total idiot to get subscribers and make myself look cool, I won't ever do YouTube. And they're trying to make their audience think it's okay to drink and drive and drink and fish and stuff like that. And that's whatever. But I'm going to tell you right now, until you've had a family member or someone that's been personally affected by someone who drinks and drives, you'll never understand. And I've seen some videos where they're drinking and driving bass boats and whatever. And to be honest with you, I think it's awful. And if I had anything to do with the Googans, I would feel really ashamed that you're just basically sponsoring them because you want clicks. You don't really actually care about people. Driving bass boats without life jackets and your kill switch on. Anyway, back to the bait. So, dude, I love the Royal Chrome on the Quake. It looks freaking nasty, Justin. I think I don't know where I put my Royal Chrome at. I must have had to put it back in the box somewhere. I think, if y'all didn't see it last week, this is another awesome color that's in the giveaway, I might add. This is definitely a fall. This Royal Chrome. Oh my gosh. Love that right there. You better get on the 6 Cents website, order some of those. Don't forget my code BAITMAN. Shameless plug. But man, I don't know what's up with these new Quakes. I'm not complaining. But if you notice that. Now here's the old Quake. The old Quake 70 is quite a bit louder. Huh, I might have to do some talking to somebody there. Which is funny because I've caught them on the new version quite a bit. Alright. Alright, I love watching them working on the ranch and shooting guns. Specifically me, because I fell into buying a bunch of them frogs that are basically stiff, unsolicited rubber. Alright, I'm not gonna make this the talk about the Guggen Squad stream. Not gonna happen. And I'm just gonna be honest. If you enjoy the Guggen Squad, you should probably get on their channel. This isn't the channel. I'm not gonna talk about farms and ranches and stuff like that. So, what about those older pals that had all the random stuff stamped on them, like oil companies and NASCAR drivers? I remember that those were crazy. So, no problem, Greg. I appreciate that. So, anyway. We're talking about retrieves. I'm going to go through some colors again that are really good for me. Red Eye Shad. This has always been a good one. You know I like purple. But this lavender shad color, they don't make it in many baits in Strike King. They make it in a Red Eye Shad. They don't make it in the KVD 1.5 or 2.5. And that's a really good fall color. I love that back on it. Just a little bit different than Sexy Shad. But that's... they call that their Sexy Lavender or something like that. And believe it or not, it's a Red Eye Shad and it doesn't have red eyes. So how about that? It's got a gold eye. The old school Red Eye Shad actually had red eyes. This has a gold eye. But again, very similar to Sexy Shad. So if you can't find a Sexy Shad, Sexy Lavender is a good one. A lot of people been tuning in. They've been saying something about this guy. Right here. If you like fishing lipless really shallow, you'll like this bait. That's the Cordell Super Spot right there. Super, super loud. If we use the code and get 10%, are we on the Baitman Pro staff? No, you're not. You're not on the Pro staff. That's just 6 Cents being generous to any of my followers. That anyone wants to use the code, they can get 10% off. So. I just got into a Vexus boat. Thoughts. Great boats. I love the Vexus. So. Alright. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Guggens anymore. Sorry. I just don't want my stream to go there tonight. I'm trying to give out some information. And if you don't like that, that's fine. I'm not getting mad or anything. But I'm trying to keep it real. But Super Spot. Great. If you want to fish deep, this is probably not... if you want to fish on the bottom a lot, this is probably not the bait for you. The way it's designed, it's a lot better shallow lipless crankbait. Super, super loud, man. A lot of people forget about the Super Spot. But it is a really, really good bait, man. Really good bait. Chrome and black, chrome and blue, they're going to catch them. I like chrome and black. It really doesn't matter. You can put chrome and hot pink. As long as you got some slash on there, so... Flash. Excuse me. Oh man, Baitman Jr.'s been in here. He's really got these things mixed up. That's okay. He does Baitman Jr. things like that, so. I really got to get this thing organized. It's crazy. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh yeah. Just got some more goods. Look at this rattle trap. This is one I got about 2 years ago. This is a color. I don't even know if they make it anymore. It's a matte finish. I slayed them on this in the fall right here. You can tell it's got a lot of teeth marks and stuff like that on it. It's almost like a bone gray back and a little pink line. I forgot the name of it, but it is freaking nasty. I'm not a big Mega Bass lipless fan, believe it or not. I've never really had good luck on them. So, Most underrated trap style is the old Berkeley trap. Yeah, that Berkeley Frenzy, that was a good one. I have used a floating rattle trap, not my favorite. How do I keep my hooks from getting wrapping around my line on my traps? Well, you really can't, to be honest with you, Chris. It's just when you're ripping them up and down any bait, you're gonna have a tendency to fall and get around it. So, Big C, my experience, they blow out bad. Yeah, that's the only thing about the floating rattle traps. You'll be reeling them and they just blow out to one side. If you can get one that doesn't do that, it's obviously really good. So, yeah. I agree with Colin J. I'm more of a one knocker fan. Late in the fall, early winter, or early spring, I tend to do a lot better with the traditional rattle those other times. So. What do you know about some mid 2000s Bagley lipless? Man, I don't know much about Bagleys. Period. I'm just not been a Bagley guy where I just the few baits of Bagleys I like, but I don't really get way into them, and I'd love to help out because I'm missing a lot of knowledge there. So, has Matt Robinson got any of his gear back? No, he has not. It is gone. What's up, Guggen Slayer? You remember the Storm Texas Shad? Yes, I do. That was a really cool bait. Hi, Elijah. Thank you for participating in the giveaway. We did get a winner off Instagram. That was at the beginning of the video. So I appreciate anybody that entered. If you're new here, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. So I've caught them good on a one knocker in the hottest part of the summer in the Potomac. Yeah. We're talking about fall lipless, but summer is a really underrated time to throw a lipless crankbait. I think a lot of people put them away in the summer, and they can be really, really deadly. Bone owl fishing, I like the original rattle traps and LV500s. The originals do a lot. LVs seem to stay at the constant depth. You start reeling better than others. Yeah, LV500 is probably the best deep water lipless bait that's out there. It is designed to fish really deep. Now, here's a good one. They're getting hard to find. This is the Yozuri Hardcore Drum. This one's worth a little bit of money. This is a... Oh, I just knocked everything over. Nice. Real nice. I'm going to have to clean this bait room up. It's like ridiculously awful right now. I need to put this reel on the rod. Alright, this is where's that bait? This is a Zuri Hardcore Drum. Really good bait. And if you'll notice, it's kind of got a little fat belly on it. And it's got a knocker, but it's got some really light rattles in it. So it's got the knock and a little bit of the rattle. So, but this is a really good bait. These are hard to find. This is kind of like a Tennessee shad or a gizzard shad. Really good color. I had another one of these, and unfortunately it fell victim to a stump out in front of Jonathan Creek. But it was eat up, and I just happened to find another one like a year ago. Really, really good bait. But they're hard to find. You're going to have to scour eBay and Facebook for the Hardcore Drum, the original one. So this is just some stuff I've got painted up from Kentucky Lake. Man, this is an original rattle trap. This used to be a really good fall color on Kentucky Lake. This is called Blue Glimmer, and it's kind of like to match that spinnerbait color that's really, really good. This was painted by Mike Russell over at Bag 5 Baits. That's the original rattle trap. Amazing color shift on that. He's really famous for that color. And then this is the Berkeley War Pig. God dang, man, I'm dropping everything. The Berkeley War Pig in that blue glimmer color. So this thing right here, this color on Kentucky Lake, absolutely slayed in the past, man. This was the deal. It got a little bit of a chartreuse line on it. And why this was really good is we had a really big abundance of thread fin shad, which unfortunately now they've kind of gone away. But again, just trying to imitate a shad. And this is a really good one. I know a lot of people like this in the spring, but this is the Jackal TN60 chartreuse shad. If I drop another bait, I don't know what's going on. I just feel like I have no pressure in my wrist. Like I'm trying to hold it and I can't hold the baits. Again, trying to look like a thread fin. I love the Jackal. I like how it's got this little metal lip right here. It's going to fish a little bit downwards. But for a little bait, it's super small. Demicky Vaults, man, I consider that a blade bait, actually. Lipless, but it is a blade bait. Great bait, though. So I'm watching Baitman posting some baseball and editing. Man, I've got to do a lot of editing after I get off here. I cannot stream much longer tonight. Because I have got to get some stuff done. And I'm afraid I'm getting sick, and that's not good at all. Baitman don't need to be sick. Baitman's got to make some money. Because YouTube ain't making no money. Oh, man. I'm trying to think of some other stuff I throw in the fall. But that's kind of the gist of it. I don't... Ooh, yeah. Here's one. So this is a custom painted LVR D7. So there's a big difference in the LVR. Let me find an LV500 over here. So here's an LV500. Good color right here. Great in the fall. This is Nikishi. It's kind of like a clown color, but it's got a lot of flash. This is a really good one. And then, this is the LVR, I believe this is the D10. So the D10 is a 3/4 ounce bait, almost 1 ounce. And then you got the LV500. So, there's the LV500. This is the D10. Both have a really loud rattle. Oh man, super sharp hooks. Now the LV500, obviously, it's a great bait. Fish, let dead stick on the bottom, hopping up. It's going to run nose down. You can really see. I wish you could see all the internals of this one than I can. The D10, it's going to have a lot wider. When it falls, it's going to do this number right here. Because it's got that. It's real thin. It's almost got like a spoon-like look to it. And it just, when it falls, it flutters really hard. Probably one of the hardest fluttering baits. Whereas the LV500, when it falls, it's kind of going to go straight. Yeah, man, those new Quake colors come out like 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, I need all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so Mike Russell over at Bag 5 Baits, he painted this one a long time ago. That's a really good color. Again, trying to imitate a thread fin shad on Kentucky Lake. Hopefully our population gets back. So, yeah, Yozuri makes a good trap, man. Yozuri sure does. I want to give y'all a sleeper bait that not hardly I've seen anybody ever talk about, which is okay. Which is okay. Man, look at all these traps. This is a Profound Outdoors Azuma Shaker Z. See how it's got a small profile? And it doesn't have a lot of rattles, but the real high pitch. Man, this guy right here will catch him. And believe it or not, I'll love a gold. If you got an overcast day and they're not hitting a white or chartreuse, man, I'm telling you, gold, especially for smallmouth, they cannot stand it. I've caught two of the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught on a gold lipless crankbait in the fall on Kentucky Lake. One was on that a Lucky Craft LVR D7 in Aurora Brown, which is a gold color, and the other one was on a gold and black rattle trap. Overcast day, do not forget about your golds. This is another good one. I believe this is called American Shad from 6 Cents. I've caught a lot of them on this right there. That and Shad Hammers. Those are really, really good ones. But I love that gold color. Again, the Quake is nasty. I think the Quake it's very versatile. It's one of my favorites. It's not a super heavy one, but man, look that gold and purple and green. Yeah, that catch them in the spring right there, or in the fall. So nobody throws the Rapala traps. Yes, they sure do, bud. They sure do. Now I don't throw the Rapala traps in the fall. God, dropping them again. But I absolutely throw these clacking wraps. I believe that's what they're called. Oh, rip and wrap. The clacking wraps have a silver little thing on them, but I throw the rip and wrap a lot in the spring. You got to change out that back hook though. It's way too small. I caught an 8-pounder on this a few years ago, but that's kind of a spring deal to me. You can get some fall color in here. So, all right. Yeah, I know Tim Horton throws the Izuma. Of course he is. He's part owner of the company. He's got to shove it down your throat. I also know that Tim Horton throws a lot of the lipless I just talked about, but he won't ever put it on TV. But Tim's a great lipless fisherman, very underrated. I actually filmed him for Classic Patterns back in the day, and we made the show look like it took all day. And to be honest with you, he caught like 27 pounds in like 10 minutes. Now it took us all day. It took us about 4 hours in, and he hit that skull. But then after that, it was pretty tough. But yes, I throw the Profound Outdoors Z-Boss 20 and I throw the Z-Boss 22 and the 25 and the 24. I really don't like the Z-Boss 20. I believe that is. It only goes like 14 feet. I'm not a big fan of it. But Profound makes some good stuff, man. They make a good little weight bait as well. I like the Izuma, and they also make the Knock Knock. Mike Trimble hooked up and subscribed. Mikey, thank you so much for joining onto the channel tonight. I'll answer a few questions, and to be honest, I gotta get busy editing tonight. I gotta make a thumbnail and all that stuff. So yes, Funk, it's easy to lose rattle traps, unfortunately. But the main thing I wanted you guys to understand from this video, man, look at all this stuff I got to put in the mail. What's up, little dude? What is up, man? Ow. You okay? Nah?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. This box is so full, it weighs a ton. I got a lot of stuff in boxes that I can't even put in here. So I really need a second lipless box. I've got to get way more organized. I'm thinking instead of using all the deeps, I think I'm going to switch to the small 3700 non-deeps and just organize better. Like all my chrome lipless and then all my springs in one box. You know, there's no need to bring this whole box for fall fishing. When all I'm really needs is chromes and my golds and my shad colors.
What you need to do is kill all the spiders in the shed.
Yeah.
And make the shed a bait room.
I gotta run electricity over there too.
Yeah. So you can.
Good question. What do you throw in the fall for ponds or small lakes? I really enjoy throwing small spinner baits, small crankbaits. Or small rattle traps, dude. In ponds, those 3 baits slay in a bladed jig. So, Amakatsu Magnum Gill Sonic. I've never heard of it, so I cannot tell you how it fishes. Amakatsu makes great stuff. So,
yeah.
Backstabber lures, absolutely awful. Throw it away and run the other direction. If I made a video on the dumbest baits ever, backstabber lures would probably be in the top 5.
You should probably do that.
All right, thoughts on the Jinko trap line through lipless? Good idea, but you only got 1 hook. So, I don't know. I think around grass, those areas in Florida, a lot of guys rip a trap to grass. It's really good, but Kirby, this is all I had, buddy. I don't own a lot of blue. This is what I got. It's not a good one for North Carolina because they got their tail kicked today. I love how every team in the country can plug in a backup quarterback and get a win. Tennessee plugs a backup in and they throw an interception, and it's just, I don't know. We got to fire our coach's ass. He's terrible. Jeremy Pruitt should never even had a freaking job to begin with. That's what happens when you bargain bin shop. You're not serious about winning. Other people go out and they hire really good coaches. Tennessee, we try to keep making. We try to cut. We want to make lemonades out of lemons. Unfortunately, we ain't even got lemons. We got guys that don't even know what asparagus is. Anyway, I don't want to get on Jeremy Pruitt rat. I still love the balls, but I've decided not to talk about them on social media or anything. Are you speaking in a British accent? Are you trying to make a fake accent? Okay. Alrighty then. Thoughts on Lunker Text? I'm sure that'd be cool if they'd pay me a couple $100. I mean, dude, Lunker Text is freaking. I don't know if you guys have figured it out, but bass fishermen will do a lot of stupid things and promote a lot of stupid stuff for money. And I don't, maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like a company that provides a text message in my phone that says go out there and catch a big one is really. It's crazy because some of that stuff I've heard guys say, man, it says don't go fishing and I catch big ones. And then I say it's the best time to go fishing and I don't catch them. So they're wild animals, man. We can study them and we can talk about this and that, but at the end of the day, if you're not out fishing, it doesn't matter. Another subscriber here, Peaches Goni, hooked and subscribed. Congratulations, Peaches. So, yeah, gave Jeremy Pruitt an extension in the middle of Covoid. Terrible idea. Good thing Phil Former knows what he's doing. There's a reason we fired your ass, Phil. Got tired of you being complacent now, your athletic director. You better get somebody in there and win because we'll vote you out too.
Don't get coffee.
Who do you throw in when you want to catch an interception? I don't know, man. Our secondary played okay, but we definitely missed Alante Taylor. But I'll be honest, what really makes me mad is I've seen a team roll over and quit in the third quarter, and that makes me really mad. That falls on the coaching staff. And I feel like the team knows JG ain't the guy, and they're still trotting him out there. You're done. Might as well pack it up. I don't think we beat anybody else on the schedule except maybe Vanderbilt. Scott Martin tried to sell me a home security. Scott Martin will try to sell you your own wife if you try to let him. I'm not going to put my name on everything, and people can hate all they want to and say, Bateman, you make a lot more money if you would do endorsements and stuff like that. I'm not going to put my name on anything. I don't mind just being associated with 6 Cents and a few other companies because I believe in their stuff. So, Will Junkin says, what's up, Bateman? Very awesome. You did a good job picking. He's the one that won the giveaway. So give him a big thumbs up. Bateman Jr., thumbs up, Will. Thanks for winning. So, let's see. I don't listen to none of that. If I can't go, I'm gone. So, anyway. Whew. Anyway. I really don't want to get on a huge rant tonight. This is going to be a short show because I gotta get working on Mark Menendez Bass TV. If you guys who have seen it, let me know. Is it good? Do you like the show? Make sure you subscribe over to Mark's channel. But I'm going to put another video up this week. I'm actually going to do a normal video, and it's going to be the 15,000 sub giveaway, and that's going to go on here. So I appreciate all you guys joining in tonight. I'll get a thumbnail up. Thanks for smashing the like button for me. Thanks for subbing. Again, I'm not really feeling that good. I got a lot of cough and stuff right there. So, you're right, Swim School. You're right.
And tomorrow.
Hey, guys, make sure you sub Hellabass and some other guys. But we're going to get off here. What all did he win? Sean, you had to get up on that video last week. He won a bait box full of quakes, new color quakes, and 6 Cents worms and stuff like that. So, Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate it. There, so he won a ton of baits. That's how it is. So, all right, I'm going to get off here. I'm sorry it was a short show. It might have been a boring show. Maybe not even that good at information. I didn't feel it was very good. I just didn't have a lot to roll with tonight. But anyway,
Yep.
we'll get a good stream in next Saturday. It's kind of getting later in the fall. I think we got to talk about some spinnerbaits.